First video on the tube, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you clicked on this video to know how I started my brand at the age of 17 with my dog. But yeah, that's really just how I started my brand. By the way, I own the brand Entering Star 777. You go search that up. We got an IG right here, a little TikTok. Make sure you go follow those. And yeah, let's get into the news. This is how I started my brand at age 17. It's just cool, something a little light, But yeah, we can get into the video. Yeah, I'm about to just break it down how we started. It's like the crazy thing, just how we started. It was kind of fun too, and we weren't expecting all the success either. By the way, we've been going crazy low key. But yeah, I'm about to get into how we started. Yeah, make sure you subscribe too if you haven't already. Subscribe. But yeah, I'm about to get into the story how I started my brand only at the age of 17. Tune in. So first thing first, we're gonna start out the beginning, how it just started. I'm telling you, the way it started was just crazy. Bro was like, yo, we were at lunch or whatever, and bro was like, yo, we should start a clothing brand. I'm being so serious. It was no thought. It was just like, yeah, we should just start a brand. You should start a brand. I was like, for real? Like, we should start a brand, like a clothing brand? He was like, yeah. And I was like, cool, cause like, I always kind of wanted to start a brand, but I was always scared to. I don't know why. I just be scared to do a lot of things. Before that, we was already like reselling shoes. We already had our little hustle going on. So then he was just like, start a brand. I was like, cool. We was already partners or whatever. And so we started a brand. So boom. This is how this went down. We were coming up with a name. So we had to come up with our name for the brand. And it was an interesting way how we came up with our name. Our first name we were going to come up with, it was gonna be internally sanctioned. That is just so bad. It don't really roll off the like, it's just so lame. Like, that's lame, bro. It's just lame. It's just lame. So then boom, we were really like stuck on, like, we wanted to do stars and stuff. At the time, we did not know like the whole Y2K star thing was going crazy on TikTok. It was really heavy. We didn't know there was mad brands with star. Like, we didn't know at the time. Like, it really wasn't our fault. Like, I'm telling you, like, we wasn't just heavy on our stars. Like, we just didn't know. We didn't know. And we thought stars were pretty cool. So yeah. So boom, so we were just coming up, I was coming up with the names, and I was just writing down a whole bunch of names on my phone, and I really stuck with the name Inner Star, but it just didn't hit it, like, it just didn't hit well, like Inner Star. And so I was just brainstorming one day, and I kept saying it over and over in my head, like by accident, Inner Star, and I stuttered low key, and then I was like, Entering Star. It was like weird, like I'm being dead eye, but it was like weird. It was like Entering Star, and I was like, wait, that's kind of cool. I was like, enter in. I was like, okay, enter in. Like, it's basically like the same thing. And that's kind of like the same concept. Enter in, Inner Star, you know what I mean? So Entering Star, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fire. You know, that sounds cool. And I was like, okay, this is pretty fire. This is fire. And then bro was cool with it. We had a whole bunch of names, and we just crossed out a whole bunch what looked the best. And we had the Inner Star, we crossed that out. And then we decided to add the angel number 777 because it just made the name look better. We were gonna name our brand Inner Star, and the meaning to that was all about the star within you. Enter in star just went with that. Enter in star, all about the star within you. So it just connected. So boom. That was just one of the cool things. Now damn. Can't fucking talk, my nigga. Goddamn. Now it's the time for me to cook up a logo. So boom, I start sketching out a logo. You know what I'm saying? Do my little thing. This is all around like September. It's around my birthday. Start sketching out a logo, and I just kept sketching. I'll show you pictures of me sketching out the logo, and I kept sketching, and then boom, I finally came with this W design. And then boom, all I really did, just put it into Photoshop and just made the logo, add the little things on the side. Pretty simple, pretty easy. But yeah, I made the logo ourselves. Nobody made it for us. I made the logo. And yeah, it just bust heavy. Like, it was really like unique. Like, it's not a logo you could just put on a piece and just, you really can't. It's just like it's just a logo, you know what I mean? Damn. But ew. Ew, that was crazy. But yeah, it was just like, we came up with that logo, and then boom, after that, and then boom, we didn't even make no pieces. We made our Instagram, made a little Instagram post coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We got like 40 followers off that, whatever. It was kind of fire too. Like, we was mad hype, like, oh, we got 40 followers at the time. Now we got 1,500, but we have 40 followers, and it was just really hype. It was like, wow, that's crazy. And then now we get on to working with pieces, and what we gonna drop. That is like one of the hardest. Your first drop is like so hard, because that's literally your identity of your brand. Boom, we're working heavily. We dropped these star hoodies right here. That was our first drop, and yeah. And so to come up with that design, it took a lot of time, a lot of effort. It was just a lot. So I started sketching up designs or whatever, and I was pretty okay. At the time, I thought it was valid, but it was like really trash. I'll show you the first sketches I made, but yeah. It was like pretty cool, like it was pretty fire. Like, they were trash, don't get me wrong, like they all stink, they all were trash, but at the time we thought they were fire. We were getting criticism on them, and everybody was saying them cool, but then we just weren't like feeling them. And so we kept expanding. I kept doing my little thing in Photoshop, kept trying to find out how to drop something better, and then I came up with just taking the word star in a star shape form, and then I edited it down, broke it down, made it into like a cooler thing. It just came along as it is. Like I started warping it, and then that's how we came up with the little star right there. And then boom, he was like, okay, the front, that's the front of the hoodie. That could be the front of the hoodie, and that would be valid. Add the little sparkles on the side, then boom. But it didn't have the accent color. It was just plain all white. It just looked really plain. And then for the back, I was just deciding to do like enter in, and like weird like bubble letters, like trying to go down on the back. And that was just it. I was like, okay, we should drop this. And then we had the star on the hood. It was really whack, I'm not gonna lie. We had to just be like, the star on the hood came from like came from the brand DTY. Yeah, right, yeah, that's where it came from. But it was just, we weren't jacking that, I'm not gonna lie. It was just something we thought of, but it was lame. And so with the back design, right, the back design, it was pretty trash. It was just words, and like there was really no connection. It was just really plain. And I was talking to homeboy, he was like he wasn't jacking it at all. And I was getting tight, like, what do you mean? Like, what else is supposed to do then? Like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, how can I make this better? And he was like, yo, no, it's just lacking. And I was just really like frustrated. And then a couple days go by, and then it's like this one night, right? And then boom, I was just in that zone. I was just like, let me edit this real quick. Let me see what I could do. And then I just cooked up the back design something crazy, and it just went together. Like, it was so crazy. Like, I just cooked it up. And I don't know, it was like 1:30 at night, school night too, and I just cooked up the design. And I was just like, wow, I really just did that. And then I made the design in the back. Then I showed homeboy the next day. He was like, yo, that's crazy. And then yeah, that's how we made the first hoodie design. And then we made more colorways, the accent colors, and we just kept adding on. And then the flower design and the back of the blue one. And yeah, that's really how I started with that design. And yeah, Jesus, bro, I'm making a lot of talking, bro. So then boom, we start looking for manufacturers. By the way, it takes forever. Start looking for manufacturers. We find a manufacturer, we get locked in with them. The sample process was the worst thing ever. We waited like 3 weeks. Like, the sample was like, if y'all want that story, y'all can get that story, but oh my god, like the sample process took so long. And then during that whole sample process, we were planning on to start the TikTok once we got the sample, and the sample got delayed, and we already started TikTok. But with the TikTok, we were just using the mock-ups and stuff. But the TikTok was going crazy. Like, it just went crazy on accident, and we just kept posting consistently the mock-ups. And yeah, without even a sample, like, it was just so crazy. And then boom, then we're about to drop. We dropped around Black Friday-ish. We dropped around Black Friday, and we did solid. We definitely did solid with the TikTok promotion and the Instagram promotion. Definitely, like, we had around 30 orders. It was pretty good. It was really good. And then we plan on dropping in December, like a full-on drop, like no pre-order. Like, yeah, the Black Friday drop was pre-order. It was a big sale. $50 hoodies, crazy, by the way. And we got 30 orders. And then our December drop, when we actually dropped the hoodies, we sold out. We sold out, and it was really good. It was really like it was just really crazy. Like, we sold out, like, first drop. But we sold out from, like, including the pre-order. So yeah, we sold out. And then boom, and then we got a little delay with our bulk order. It was Christmas time. It was just a lot of BS. And then boom, bulk order touchdown, and we packing all the orders. We just having a good time, and it was just pretty violent. It was just really fun. Like, our first drop experience was dope too. And now we doing a restock of our hoodies, and now we did Valentine's pre-order. Still doing pre-order, by the way. Everything's still on the site if you want to support, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, and it's just like a crazy experience. Like, this is like the coolest thing ever. Like, I definitely suggest you to start a clothing brand if you're hesitant about it. But yeah, it's just like, we just got a lot to learn. We got a lot to focus on. We just gotta keep building, keep going. Working with new manufacturers, this is a whole lot. It's like a really cool, really fun process. Very passionate about this, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going. But yeah, this is how I started my brand at age 17. Make sure you like, subscribe, do that little, you know what I'm saying, for me. But yeah, that really just it. So yeah, if you want to support, we're just gonna keep going. Instagram, it's gonna be everything. All the links is gonna be in the description. enterinstar777.com, Instagram enterinstar777. So is TikTok. And boom, we're just gonna keep going non-stop. We're not stopping. We're consistently dropping. Can't wait for the summer drop too. Summer drop finna go crazy. What else? Valentine's drop finna go crazy. Samples finna touch down too. All that good stuff coming. So if you want to pre-order, you can. If you want to cop these hoodies, bulk order about to touch down too. Cannot wait. Finna pack orders too. So yeah, I do a little packing vlog too. But yeah. Can't wait though. But yeah, finna catch y'all boys later. But yeah, for real. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be recorded. Okay. Good start. Let's go.